Good morning, natural gas. It's Thursday, April the 9th, 2026. I'm Tim Beggins, president of Elk Trading Company. And today is storage day. Expectations around plus 44 BCF. That's right, it's an injection again. We're in the injection season. And yet here we are with the spot May contract trading 271.1 down 1.3 cents or 0.48%. It continues to stretch for a seasonal bottom. It's searching, wondering where it is. We've got two support levels here right below the market here at 268.90 and then 262.2. The RSI is going sideways. Again, it's looking for a bullish catalyst. And what about demand? Well, demand is about to bottom out here. According to Blue Gold Trader, it's expected to bottom out on April the 12th. So just a few days away. And then we get some warmer temperatures, more LNG, and possibly the end of some pipeline maintenance. So let's take a look at the other news. Well, the war, the ceasefire, as we've got it now for 2 weeks, is kind of murky right now. The ships are still reluctant to transit the Strait of Hormuz. Why? Because Iran is claiming that the U.S. has violated the conditions of the ceasefire. Same thing with the Israelis. So we're going to muck it up a little bit further. The traffic is still bottled up here off Oman, off Abu Dhabi, and again off of Qatar. There are no vessels docked currently at Las Rafan, but Bloomberg is reporting that they are going to try and restart that facility over the next few weeks, other than the damaged Train 4 and Train 6. What else is going on? Well, Golden Pass is coming along just fine, over 400,000 MMBTUs. Again, that's about halfway to the total capacity between 800 and 850,000 MMBTUs. So let's take a look at the hourly chart, and we're below the daily pivot, which comes in at 275.70. We're holding above first support at 266.90. Again, the RSI is going sideways. So we're awaiting the storage report, and hopefully that'll be enough of a catalyst to move this market out of one direction or another, but the weather is certainly about to change. Let's take a look at the injection strip here, and this is May through October. And as you can see here, we're using what's called a Fibonacci extension, trend extension, and we've got through support here at 311.60. So next support, 290.270. So that's well below the market right now. We're currently trading at 305.40. So we're down a little bit, just 2 ticks, but the RSI is continuing to be in the sell mode. So we're looking for bullish catalysts. We're looking for hotter weather. And here's Novi March. And as you can see here, we're holding above that support, which came in at 403.5. We did violate it yesterday, but the RSI is trying to figure out a way to turn higher here, looking for, again, a bullish catalyst. So if the Iran war resumes, this strip should continue to press out to the upside following TTF and JKM. And what about the weather for the United States? Well, this is the anomaly map here. And as you can see, that warmer temperature from the west continues to push out some of that cold. And that continues as we go through the forecast period here. This is April the 12th, and it's very, very warm in the upper Midwest, all the way over to New England. And that continues all the way through here in the forecast period. This is April 16th. That cold air starts to try and come in here late in the forecast period around April the 19th for the Great Lakes, but doesn't make much of a dent other than maybe the mid-Atlantic states in New England. And again, the current regime is warmer than normal for the eastern half of the country. And let's take a look at those anomalies here. And this is April the 9th through the 15th on the top side, and then April 16th through the 22nd on the below. And as you can see, the heat is concentrated from Texas all the way back to New England here for next week. And then it's really more the East Coast. What about the 3-week and 4-week? Well, again, there's that heat starting to build out west and especially in Texas. So we're going to keep a careful eye on it. Remember, it's dry out there. It's very dry. We've got drought conditions everywhere. And let's take a look at Europe. And this is the European forecast here. It starts out fairly cool in the Eastern European countries, warmer in France and Spain as we go through the forecast period here. And once again, as you can see here, we start to get, well, we're having technical troubles again. It gets warmer as we get toward the very end of the forecast period here. This is April the 23rd. And how about European storage? Well, we're injecting just about everywhere. And that's good news because the Netherlands is now up to 5.4%. Yay, keep going. You got a long way to go. Right now, Portugal is the best at 92% full. How about Asia? Well, this is late in the forecast period here. This is some colder temperatures coming in around April the 19th as it gets into China, and that pushes into Korea's and then possibly parts of Japan. But it is moderately cooler. As you can see here, this is April 22nd, where it gets some much cooler temperatures right there in eastern provinces. So what about the U.S. nuclear fleet? Well, we're currently at 18.8 gigawatts that are offline here. That's well within the 5-year range. Again, we probably peaked out for the season, and we'll begin our descent as we get closer and closer towards summer. And here's the stocks for the oil and gas E&P sector, stocks between $2 and $10 billion, and have a high short float, over 10%. And everybody's back in a sea of green. That's right. Energy is catching a bid here because of the Iran war. And as you can see right behind me here, CNX up 0.93%. So again, recapping here, the spot May contract is currently trading at 271.30, down 1.1 cents, or a little bit less than 0.4%. We await the storage report. Expectations plus 44 BCF. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Please hit that like and subscribe button. Thanks for listening. We'll see you tomorrow.